All right, Halo fans, the moment you've been waiting for is finally coming closer to reality as a major bombshell was dropped over the last few days, and that is Halo will presumably be getting its long rumored and highly controversial Battle Royale mode. Even before Halo Infinite's early multiplayer release on November 15th, 2021, Halo fans were already speculating on whether 343 Industries, the creator of the Halo genre, were exploring the concept of introducing a potential Battle Royale mode into Halo Infinite at some point, even if not at launch. Well, it looks like in the last couple days, we finally received our answer, and the rumor of a Battle Royale is that much closer to reality. You've probably already seen some videos on YouTube about other creators' reactions to the news so far, but today I'm not going to just share my thoughts on the announcement. I'm going to argue about why a Halo Infinite Battle Royale mode, even if rumored and not near confirmation, should in fact become a reality. We're going to use some specific data points to drive our discussion, and ultimately, I'd still love to know your thoughts on a Halo Battle Royale mode coming to Halo Infinite by commenting on the video below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications as well. We're going to be going over a few specific topic points. The first one is an actual announcement drop and the Reddit post that was just released a couple days ago, the current state of Halo Infinite, especially as of today, and then ultimately why Halo Infinite would benefit greatly from a Battle Royale mode. As a quick disclaimer, as with any potential rumors and leaks, please naturally take anything you hear with a grain of salt, as nothing is confirmed until the developers themselves put out an official announcement. The first topic is the announcement itself and the subsequent Reddit post that followed. During a live stream with the Xbox 2's Rand All Thor 19, industry insider and well-known Halo informant Jez Corden was promptly responding to speculations and rumors of the long-awaited Battle Royale mode and whether it was in fact real or not. Here is that conversation.
Do it. So what's up?
Yeah.
Is Certain Affinity making the long rumored Rand needed Halo Infinite Battle Royale? Please tell me yes.
It would appear so. It would appear so that, like, basically, I have information that suggests that it's Battle Royale. That it's some form of Battle Royale. I don't know if it's going to be, like, specifically a clone of PUBG and stuff like that. But this is a huge mode. This mode has been in development for over 2 years. But Certain Affinity, and it's a big deal. It's like a huge investment, and they've been working on it for a really long time. So this isn't just like a sort of, a few game modes here and there. This is a big Warzone, like Call of Duty Warzone scale undertaking.
As you can tell, this is a huge info drop that was immediately followed by a subsequent Reddit post by Royalty13 in the Gaming Leaks and Rumors subreddit that provided more specific details to Jez's announcement. Some of the most notable points brought up were its supposed 2 to 3 year development timeline, a focus on new players from different Battle Royale genre modes such as Fortnite, Apex, and Warzone, and a target release time of Season 3 or 4, which would bring a release of the mode into the year 2022 in some form. This is a huge, ambitious, and frankly massive push forward for players who have been patiently waiting for more information or confirmation of the mode being that much closer to a reality. More of that will be discussed later on in this video. Now let's discuss who is directly involved in this. Jez mentioned Certain Affinity, a well-respected name in the Halo franchise for well over 15 years and contributors to some of Halo's most notable and successful content, including Halo CE Anniversary, Halo 4, Halo Reach, and Halo MCC, as well as the Halo MLG scene. It's evident that Certain Affinity is a staple name in 343 Industries' successes, and a confirmation of Affinity working on a Halo Battle Royale adds weight to the rumor's validity. Now, in order for this to make sense of why a Battle Royale announcement is such a big deal, we need to understand first where the state of Halo Infinite is in the first place. Shown here are the Steam charts and stats showcasing the state of Halo Infinite from its November 15th, 2021 release date up until today, April 16th, 2022, when I pulled that information. As you can clearly see from its peak of almost 270,000 players during its multiplayer release, to a daily peak of roughly 8 or 9,000 players, sometimes even lower, there's no chance that 343 Industries is not aware of a 95% drop in its player base in less than 6 months. Of course, there's also the Windows platform and the Xbox PC Game Pass itself to be considered, and without those numbers, there's really no way to determine what the true user base or player base of Halo Infinite could be at any given time. But it's also safe to assume that trends tend to follow each other, so it's very likely that the Game Pass stats we don't see may very well closely mimic Steam consecutively or almost exactly. When you can see only a negative trend for Halo Infinite from its month to month, especially when compared to the Master Chief Collection and its fluctuating but somewhat stable player base, again, there's no chance 343 isn't aware and are actively brainstorming solutions to make players excited to play again. Many players are quick to point out that Halo Infinite's new approach to multiplayer as a live service and a focus on cosmetic transactions are the main contributors to such a stagnant and declining player base. We'll discuss that in the final talking point in just a moment. Now, outside of the player base, we also need to consider the new viewer base. As the gaming industry expands and grows with the rise of live streaming as another form of game marketing, it's important to consider how a game is being perceived to its player base as well. At the time of making this video, Halo Infinite was reporting worse viewership than Halo Master Chief Collection, which in essence is super disheartening. Now, of course, this isn't always the norm and doesn't consider for viewership spikes during events like Halo Championship Series that other viewers could enjoy watching, but even still, this is a very active directory of gamers showing off great content, but a very large lack of viewers interested in the state of the game's replayability to enjoy watching. Now, ultimately, we need to discuss why Halo Infinite would in fact benefit greatly from the introduction of a Battle Royale mode. Naturally, some will disagree on the inclusion of a Battle Royale mode in Halo Infinite, and of course that's absolutely respectable. No one is denying those opinions in any way here. This is only a perspective discussion on the benefits of the mode being included in the near future. I'd still love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Earlier in the video, we touched base on the rumor of a Halo Battle Royale hoping to target the player base of other successful Battle Royales such as Fortnite, Apex, and Warzone, which is fantastic. Statista this year reported a great chart of demographics of players in Fortnite ranging in ages from 18 to 54, with the huge majority of Battle Royale players, roughly about 63 of them, landing in the 18 to 24 range. This is the target player base that likely did not experience the original trilogy of Halo in its fullest, and thus the conception of roots that were planted to what 343 Industries has provided in games thus far. When we add the 25 to 34 player base to this metric, we now have a total demographic of over 85% of players between 18 to 34 as the core target of Halo's prospective Battle Royale mode, and fulfilling its approach to bringing in new players to the franchise. New players to a franchise are crucial to a franchise's continued success in order to provide stability. A Battle Royale mode that is accessible to all ages already has a strong leg forward. In addition, I did recall earlier that many players are quick to point out Halo Infinite's new approach to multiplayer as a live service and cosmetic transactions as the main contributor to the stagnant and declining player base. This at its core is categorically false. Season passes and microtransactions have absolutely no bearing on the current state of playable content, and it can be largely summed up to a transformative shift in how developers are approaching the monetization of their games, not to mention the transformative shift in culture to gamers that enjoy certain elements to certain games. Games that have gone free to play, such as Fortnite, Apex, Warzone, even Destiny 2 and Valorant, have seen astronomical success so long as the content provided is fresh, new, and most importantly, replayable. It doesn't help that the sheer saturation of games alone has made it difficult for Halo to mold its original arena shooter formula into a new gamer culture of high-intensity competitive gameplay, which, outside of the Halo Championship Series, is largely non-existent. Battle Royale mode at its core would be the entirely new and fresh approach to Halo that has never been explored, and if done right, will breathe a new success into the Halo franchise that has never been seen before, especially with a new player base to reach out to. And lastly, and probably the most important of topics to discuss, is the Halo Infinite sandbox itself. When you look at the current state of the weapons and other artillery in the game, there's evidently no meta to the game that would promote an immediately unstable Battle Royale gameplay experience in Halos such as weapon levels, loading character abilities, and etc. that you would find in other Battle Royales to clutch into. Every weapon has some form of counter, and since every player starts out with the same exact loadout outside of cosmetics, it's entirely reliant on a player's individual skill level in a parallel sandbox to perform at their best ability when others can do the same. The most perfect example of this is Fortnite's recent addition of a no-build mode to their Battle Royale, which received monstrously positive reception now that players are equal with feet on the ground. Halo Sandbox will likely very closely mimic this, and it's already a huge step in the right direction. To close out this video, again with any rumor, please take this with a grain of salt until the developers themselves provide an official announcement. Of course, you can be excited. In short, the excitement of a Halo Infinite Battle Royale can be summed up into 3 possible outcomes of players. A player could be extremely excited and can't wait to play. A player is skeptical, or they may even disagree, but they're still going to play it and try it anyways. And lastly, a player might disagree with the mode entirely, and because of that, they will refuse to play and they will focus on the original arena shooter format. Whichever player you choose to be, that is totally respectful, and your reasons behind it are totally valid. Whatever the case, if and when the Halo Infinite Battle Royale releases and you decide to play it, I hope that you have a fantastic experience and it's everything that you hope it to be. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm live over on Twitch at Jake Parker Live, and if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and of course hit those notifications to know when my next video goes live. Thank you for being the reason I get to do what I do, and until the next video, game on.